Let's go. Just doing a casual half marathon on my own. No rewards, no medals, just a half on my own. Only celebratory event that I get is being alive. So let's go. Yes, I just needed a half pound of lean brisket.
A half pound lean brisket?
Yes, no sauce.
No sauce?
Yes.
Alright, what else for you?
That's gonna be it?
Alright, 4 corn nuts there, your toasted, 6 lobster, 11 nuts.
Perfect, thank you. Half pound, lean, high protein, let's go. All right, so before I dive into this, I got 3/4 of a pound instead of the half I ordered at the window. 3/4 of the pound of lean brisket. So before I start this, I really wanted to go over losing weight. This is specifically to lose weight. 2 things, might be 3, but there's 2 things. I'm gonna give you 2 tips. First, background knowledge of like the losing weight. In my opinion, science may be something different. 98% of losing weight is your calorie intake. I don't like saying the word, the diet, or what you're eating in the kitchen. 98% of it is the kitchen, 2% of that is you actually working out. Here's why. The first thing, if you're gonna want to lose weight, the biggest thing that I did, again, I'm gonna teach you what I did and what I've done and what works for me. I'm not gonna teach you this 5-course, step and all this stuff. I'm only gonna teach you what I did. Calorie deficit, eating less, eating high proteins, staying away from the bread carbs, tortillas, especially if you're in San Antonio. Any kind of bread, stay away from it as highly as possible. You can get your carbs from veggies, you can get your carbs from the fruits. There's different sources where you can get carbs. The bread is probably the hardest thing to get rid of. It turns into sugar. The sugar turns into fat. You're trying to lose weight. Biggest thing is high protein. Me, the way I did it was fasting. It is very hard. I'm talking no food at all, just water, some vitamins, and that's it. That's if you want to lose weight really, really fast. On top of working out, I was fasting and working out at the same time, which is highly recommended not to do that. So I'm going to tell you don't do it because I don't want to be in trouble. Disclaimer, I'm not a certified personal coach. I'm not anything. I'm just telling you from experience on what I've done, and I'm good. I'm breathing. I'm healthy. Like, I'm good. So I was doing fasting and working out 2 to 3 times a day. I was able to drop weight fast, and I was able to keep it off because I was disciplined. The second part is the working out, right? And everybody's workout is different. Everybody's body is different. But the biggest thing that's going to help you lose weight, get your heart pumping 15 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day, start bumping it up to 30 minutes a day, an hour a day, hour and a half, if you will. The biggest thing that I did to help me lose weight was running. Doctors told me I couldn't because I've had hip surgeries and I wasn't supposed to run. My hips are not the same. I don't have a ball and joint in one of my hips. I actually have a titanium rod in my hip. So I was always told, don't run, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this, you can't do that, you won't be able to ever do this. And I did the opposite. And I'm healthy. I can put my shoes on. I could put my socks on. I could tie my shoes. I got to the point where I could not do that. I couldn't get out of bed without groaning and moaning. It was painful. So I did the opposite of what the doctors told me I could not do. I changed it. It was a mindset thing, yes, because I allowed limitations of, ouch, it hurts, when in reality, it's not that it hurt, it's because I was just a fat fuck. Here's a picture. I'm over here roasting myself so you can't talk shit about me. Here's a picture right here. I'm going to post it. Several pictures. 240 pounds sitting on a fucking toilet. Disgusting. Here's me in Chicago. Look at my neck. I don't even have a neck. And this is me when I tried to get healthy, but it didn't work out. I was still fat because of what I was eating. So back to the video. The biggest thing, careful with what you eat. High protein, low bread carbs, low sugar, no sugar if you can, because there's sugar in vegetables, there's sugar in fruit. Just get your carbs from those things, right? And you see, that wasn't my case. I was eating the fattest food. I was eating anything and everything that I wanted. Wasn't taking care of my health. I wasn't even working out. Even worse, I changed it. It was just a mindset shift of wanting to be better, wanting to be healthier, wanting to look good, if you want me to be honest. I wanted to look good. I was tired of having no neck. I was tired of having chins on my face. It was disgusting. It was horrible. I wasn't happy. Anybody who says they're happy, I'm so sorry, but that's a fucking lie. Get healthy. And then tip number 3 was being consistent and disciplined. Discipline, it is what's going to get you to that next level, to that goal. To build a system that will help you keep the weight that you shed off. You don't need no lizard juice, GP1, L3, whatever the hell that juice is called where you inject your stomach. You don't need that fucking shit. You just need discipline. You taking that shit is telling me you're not disciplined. You can't do it because you're not disciplined. Get some discipline, an hour a day, careful with what you eat, high protein, do your core, your cardio. The biggest thing I did was treadmill and elliptical. And then I just started doing Stairmaster, which Stairmaster is a freaking monster. Especially if you're on speed like 12 for like 30 minutes. I've built my stamina up to that so I can do it. But in the end, I felt like that was a little bit more tiring than doing a half marathon on my own. Like very hard. So those 3 things, what you're eating, your workout, and discipline. You need to get some discipline in your life. Set up a calendar. Quit making fucking excuses like I was when I was 240 fucking pounds of fat fucking slob with loser mentality, blaming other people, blaming the doctors, when in reality it was my self-awareness. I needed to check myself. Get healthy. So I'm gonna enjoy this 3/4 of a pound lean brisket here. Again, there's no sides. There's no sides. It's just lean brisket I'm about to enjoy. Get healthy, guys. I want to see you get healthy. I want you to live a long life. There has to come to a point where you're sick and tired of being fucking sick and tired. And if you like it where you're at, that's horrible. And I could tell you that you probably like it where you're at because you haven't changed anything. You make excuses. You put it off, you procrastinate, get lazy, you blame other people because you can't get healthy. Check yourself like I checked myself. I was so hard on myself. I look back and it's horrible that I could not put my socks on, couldn't put my shoes on, I couldn't tie my shoes, let alone the flexibility that I don't have in my hip. Now, I can put my shoes on. I could tie my shoes every day. I tie my shoes now. And I know it's funny. I know you're probably like laughing, but I don't care because I feel great. I'm healthy, I'm strong, I'm faster, I'm lean, I'm stronger than I ever was, and I'm unstoppable. It's very dangerous for a person who has been through so much and is now free, liberated from the mind of the negativity and the limitations. There's so much you can do. I need to eat. That's all I got for you. I want to see you live a long life. I want to see you healthy. I want to see you win. Get aggressive. There's freedom in health, I promise you. It creates time. It's another video. I'll talk about that. That's all I got for you. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. I so appreciate the support. Subscribe now because I want to see you win. Let's win together. Let's move forward together. Let's grow together. Let's be the best version for ourselves. That's all I got for you. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out.